Hello. As always, I'm going to start with a 1 minute of silence, starting now. So I'm going to talk about intention and things that we do to distract ourselves, and the limiting beliefs we tell ourselves that once we keep doing that, how they get stronger and lead to further self-sabotage. So prior to this video, I wrote down things that distract me, things that I'm afraid of, and things I told myself that I believed that kept me limited. I would distract myself with watching TV, movies, hanging out, and eating even if I wasn't hungry. The limiting beliefs, I would tell myself it won't work, it won't come out the way I want, so why should I try? I'm not good enough. You tried this before and you failed. It won't be original, my voice isn't special, and nobody wants to hear it. I would say the classics, right? So intention is remaining, in my opinion, or how I choose to see it, is being aware and being present. All these distractions are things that constantly take us out of the present and stop us from being intentional. They are most things that we do automatically or as a way to prevent ourselves from being productive or going towards something. So I would say the reason why this is my episode 2 is, first, this zero draft is showing up and playing and having fun, reminding yourself that fun is something that you can incorporate in your everyday life and that you can take ego out of. And day 2 is that you intentionally did it again. And then intention over time becomes ritual or habit. And then habit becomes, I don't know. It's fun to find out though. I believe that if you have a goal that you want, or that you had in the past and did not get to do that goal, or you didn't get to it, it was unsuccessful in some way, go back and think about what you did instead, or all the things you did, and see if any of them aligned with intentional present awareness, or if they would align in the category of not going towards the goal, staying in your limiting beliefs, staying in your fears, and going back to your automatic routine, the things that you did without thought. For me, every time I did not succeed in something, I was doing all of these things. I would check off all these things. Every time I was successful, is when I took away the distraction. I didn't feed into the stories that I told myself, and I set an intention every day. One big thing in my life that I can say I did that is to eat healthier and to lose weight. I was at my most I was 230 pounds, and that was in October of last year, and now I am 161 2 pounds ish, and it's June. Yeah, it's June. And how I did that was I set small, achievable intentions that I turned into rituals every day. And each time I did, the things that would decrease are the distractions, because once the routine was integrated in my daily routine, I didn't have to think about it as much or put as much energy. And I stopped putting the energy in things that distracted me and my fears and my limiting beliefs. I spoke about them before. So now I'm going to do a little exercise. I'm just going to get random words two random words. I'm going to put them together and somehow find a connection between them. And the reason why I chose this as the first exercise is because it's something that's easy. It's something I know I can do and finish. And it's something I'm looking forward to doing that I know would get my creativity flowing. So I'm just going to go on Safari and go to random word generator, doing that right now. Okay, so the first word I got was trivial. I'm going to write down. Trivial. My second word that I get is noble. Noble. Obscure. Ooh, good word. Thigh. I was gonna skip that one, but I said I was gonna pick random words, and that's it. So flourish. Flourish. Poison. Okay, so I have these 6 words. Let's just start with the 6 that I have. So trivial and noble. Is the cliche of the knight in shining armor? It's just like, I feel like it totally puts those 2 words together. I put knight in shiny armor instead of shining. I'm gonna leave it. So trivial, noble, something that I feel like really does sum up knight in shining armor. Obscure. Let's see. Obscure, flourish. What comes up for obscure, flourish? Well, to me, like a flourish is like something that like you do in a fancy way that really doesn't have any effect. What if the first flourish was an accident? Like someone like pulled what most people do as a party trick, they take the tablecloth, they pull it, and all of the plates, glasses, they still stay on the table. I kind of imagine the first person who tried that was really shocked that it worked, and then they carried on and they kind of like, yeah, it totally meant to do that. So obscure and that'd be cool if that was the very first flourish that someone did. So like an obscure flourish, I feel was an accident, which started a whole generation of people, party trick people. Then we have a thigh and poison. thigh and poison. Oh, this is fun to try to find a connection. Thigh and poison. Isn't it kind of interesting that most poisons come from like a snake bite or the root of a flower or the blood of a mythical creature or thing or something, but never a thigh. It'd be interesting to find out a creature that you need. It's like their thigh is poisonous, but everything else is like totally fine. Let's dig deeper on that one though. What kind of poison? A thigh? What if the poison was like a Charlie horse? I don't know why it just keeps coming to my head. Charlie horse. I'm just gonna write it down. Charlie, a thigh, a poison thigh. What kind of point would it be lethal? What would it do? Okay, you know what? What if the poison only stopped your thigh from working properly so that you couldn't run away? Most people they get drowsy and they droop. What if you just had like a muscle thigh blocker? So that was the kind of poison, and that was in what if it was the back of a sheep's wool, like just a random, so like the back of the back of a sheep that never ran in its life. Like that was the requirement. That you had to make sure that the sheep was just like the laziest sheep, and therefore its wool, kind of, especially on its back, would, when you take it and ingest it in some way, it would stop your thighs from running. Like give its essence to you, and you would just get sluggish and draggy. That's kind of funny. I would have never thought about that. Sheep wool back. That's pretty funny. Okay, so there's 3 connections I made, and I can already feel, even though they weren't good, it's fine. The fact that I made an intention today, which was to make a video about intention, talk about distractions, fears, and limiting beliefs, and then I did a short creativity exercises as well. That's all I wanted to get done. I'm happy with that. I love the process. I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. And I already feel it becoming a habit because I've done this on my Instagram for almost 2 weeks now straight. I haven't missed a day because I'm setting achievable goals. I'm being intentional. I'm setting aside time every day to do something I know I can do, something I know that will be fun, challenging, and making it personal towards me. These are things I think about every day and I want to talk about and I want to raise awareness to. And so I hit everything I wanted to hit. Was it perfect? Probably not. Was it smooth? Probably said a lot of ums. Those were not my standards. That's not what I wanted. So I'm ignoring those. So in essence, try the next time you have a goal, think about the intention. What normally distracts you, try to remove it. The limiting beliefs, when you start removing it and setting your intention every day and making it a ritual, those beliefs, more often than not, will lose their strength, and you will start adding positivity, positivity. It will be regular, and you'll start seeing whatever you're going for, you'll start seeing the change. You'll start seeing the improvement. And that's all I have for you today. So I'm going to end with a minute silence. Seamless. This was all planned before. And starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello. I'm doing a minute of silence. That's it. And thank you for joining. As always, if you have any creative prompts, exercises, or lessons, or anything you took away from this, if you'd like to join me, please send me a message. And I hope whatever you're trying to do gets done. I hope you enjoy it and have fun. Have a good day.